Good morning. I hope you all are doing well today. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, so it's April Fool's Day. Are any of you playing a little prank on anyone you know today? If so, be safe. Don't make it too crazy. So today is day 3, and I'm going to go over the packet. Do any of my students notice my shirt? This is a shirt. It's a zebra. It's from the kindergarten field trip when my daughter went on it. She made me a shirt too because I went on the field trip when she was in kindergarten. Do you remember going to the zoo when you were in kindergarten? That was a fun time. Hopefully you had good weather. When my daughter went, it rained. It was really yucky. Okay, so starting today, you'll start with your 20 minutes reading, or maybe you'll read after, whatever. It's up to you how you want to plan your day out. So the 20 minutes of reading, and then 3 of the questions, either fiction or nonfiction. Okay, writing those on a separate sheet of paper. And then we're going to get into your day 3 of your packet. Okay, so we have reading, writing, grammar, and math. And behind me today, I have a whiteboard. The math paper in today's packet is a little difficult. We have not gone over money very much yet, other than just identifying coins and their value. So I want to help you through that as much as I can. We are going to be backtracking and doing more introductory or beginning lessons with money. So this is kind of a step forward, and then we're going to be taking a step back. This packet was pre-made, and it's not really tailored to my second graders. So next week you'll see math that looks more like math of what you've been doing. Okay, so starting off with reading. Starts with a reading passage, summer vacation. Okay, so read the text, then answer the questions. Okay. You can look back to the text, use a highlighter or a pencil or a yellow crayon or a yellow marker if you want to go back and highlight the answers in the text. Oftentimes we find the answers right in there. Okay. Sometimes you don't. We talked about that. Sometimes you have to make an inference or use the clues to answer a question. But with these questions, they're right in the text. Okay. After that, we have Chuck's Vacation. So in Chuck's Vacation, it asks us to look at each drawing and write a caption for each picture. Each caption should describe what you see in the drawing. Okay, so just like a caption that we see in nonfiction books where you have to look at them to tell what's going on in the picture, that's what you need to do. You need to write a describing sentence explaining what is going on in the picture. So for example, here's Chuck, right? He's going on vacation, so we know what he's about to do. Okay, so we need to ask ourselves, okay, what's Chuck doing here? What's he doing here? What's going on here? And here. And this is 2 pages. So write just a short little sentence explaining what's going on in each picture. And it looks like Chuck is having a pretty exciting time on his vacation. I wouldn't mind joining him. Okay, next, ice cream shop. Write each sentence using correct capitalization and punctuation. So looking at the types of sentences that are on this page, it looks like the 2 types of punctuation you're going to need to write are the question mark and period. Okay? Also, remember what word needs to be capitalized in each sentence? That's right, the first word. Okay? So make sure to be fixing up these sentences. Also keep in mind the size of your handwriting. You should be able to fit each of these sentences on the line, okay? So if you're struggling with that, you need to practice your second grade handwriting skills, writing smaller, okay, so that it fits on the line. Lastly, we have the coffee shop math, and this is the page that I want to work through with you. So it says, look at the menu prices, then answer the questions below. So let's take a look at the menu items. We have a chocolate sundae, hot chocolate, carrot cake, strawberry cake, and milkshake. Now when I first saw this picture, I just assumed it was coffee because the name of the shop is Coffee Shop Math, but yet I don't see any coffee on this menu, so I was a little bit perplexed by that. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to read the questions and answer them. So number one, Mary ordered, looks like strawberry cake and hot chocolate. She gave you $1. How much change would you give her? Okay, so again, this is something we haven't done yet, so we're going to work through this together. Okay, so strawberry cake is 30 cents. Hot chocolate is 20 cents. So our first step is to find out how much she owes the cashier. And that must be us. We must be the cashier. She's giving us $1. So how much does she owe us? 30 and 20. Well, she's ordering those two items. We know it's 30 plus, okay, Mrs. Wallace needs a new dry erase marker. They're all at school. But okay, 30 plus 20, when we add that up, it's pretty much straight addition. We get 50 cents. That's the cents mark after each of those, right? 30 plus 20 is 50 cents. So if we give her $1, how much money will we get back? So let's start at 50 cents. I know one way to show 50 cents is 2 quarters. I don't know what the best way to do this is. Okay, I'm working through this with you. 50 cents, right? Okay, so let's count up to $1 to see what the difference would be. So we're at 50. I'm going to use dimes. Remember, the value of a dime is 10 cents. So let's count on to 50 using dimes to see how much change she's going to get back. Okay, so we're at 50. Here we go. 60, 70, 80, 90, $1. Okay, so she owed us 50 cents. How much, what's the difference between 50 cents and $1? Well, let's count by tens like we just did. So she gets back 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 cents. Okay, so how much change would we give her? We would give her 50 cents. Another way to figure that out is $1, okay, or 100 cents minus 50 cents. Okay, subtract 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 5. We can't do this because the number on top is smaller than the number on the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to regroup. I'm going to borrow 1 from my hundreds, and I'm going to move that 1 over here. 10 minus 5 is 5. 0 minus nothing is nothing. Okay, so 100 cents